What's up everyone, welcome back to Supercarmio, and in this episode we're going to be starting the Miata Turbo for the very first time. In order for that to happen though, we have a few more items that we have to check off the list, including installing a downpipe so that we could reinstall our wideband sensor, cleaning up some of our wiring for our sensors, and adjusting the tune to accommodate boost. Let's get to it. Alright, the first thing I want to do before I forget is just wrap this signal to the wastegate with some fire sleeve. The last thing we want is for that signal line to burn up back here and basically overboost the turbo. Alright, up next we're going to install this Flyin Miata cast elbow that goes on the outlet of the turbo, and this will mate to their downpipe. This comes with everything you need to install, including the studs, washers, and nuts. So the first thing I'm going to do is just thread these studs into the turbo and then attach the outlet. But first I'm going to remove this coolant line that goes from this hard line over here to the heater core. It will give us more room to install the elbow. And while I take this off, I'm also going to wrap this in some heat resistant sleeve since it'll be right near the outlet of the turbo. Also guys, I just wanted to point out that the preferred method would definitely be to attach the elbow to the turbo to the manifold as one piece and then install that onto the engine. I did get the pieces separately since I purchased it from different sellers, so that was the reason why I had the turbo and the manifold on first. I did manage to get all the nuts on and tighten down, but I will say that if I were to do this again, I would definitely assemble it as one piece before putting it in the engine bay. As you can see, here's the downpipe connected to the cast elbow, ready for the second piece of the Flyin Miata downpipe, which basically will allow it to mate to any standard 2-bolt flange catback. And now we'll work on extending these wires so that we can reach our IAT sensor on that side of our intercooler piping. We'll also extend this wire that goes to that coolant sandwich adapter right there, and we're going to try to tuck everything. We just want to get it away from all the heat inside of the bay.
Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be your brains, no hope for me. Nothing to show, so far from home.
Alright, so as you guys can see, we're good to go. Up top, I reorganized a few things and trying to clean up a few wires, and also took off heat sleeve from over here so we wouldn't rub against these serpentine belts. Anyways, everything's good to go. Bolted down, I did a few checks. I'm just going to put the intake on temporarily. We're going to rework that. And then also we're going to prime the turbo with some oil. And the way we're going to do that is just pull the fuel pump fuse so that we could crank the car without actually starting it. Alright, so we just effectively primed the turbo by trying to start the car without fuel, so that there's just oil in the lines. And now we're just going to keep it in the air so that we can start it and look for any fluid leaks. Alright, so we just started the car, started without a hitch. It doesn't appear to be leaking any fluids, which is awesome. So now we're just going to bolt the fender liners in place temporarily, so we could just take it out for a test spin without the bumper or anything like that connected. As you can tell, it's extremely loud since it's just running off the downpipe. So I'm just going to adjust the tune real quick, and then we'll take it out for a spin and see how it goes. Well, fellas, the Miata is back. It is on the road again, and it's driving pretty well, all things considered. No fluid leaks, everything looks great. I will say that it is a little too loud, I think, for this neighborhood to boost it yet, but I could already tell that it's starting to build boost, so I'm not too concerned about that. But I think we'll fab some sort of cat backup, or even just buy one off the shelf, just because I'm really anxious to start driving this thing and see how it performs under boost. I'm really proud of the project so far, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I'll catch you next time where we fine-tune this thing and work out some of the kinks, as well as clean up the engine bay and anything that we missed. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
So far from home, don't be your brains, no hope for me. Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be your brains, no hope for me. Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be your brains, no hope for me. Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be your brains, no hope for me.